Hi, I'm Matt from GamingIrresponsibly.com,
And I'm Chris, user TDGPain on YouTube.
and today we're going to look at NeverDead from Konami. Yep, going to use my cloud save.
NeverDead.
Indeed. I'm gonna pick a level here. I'm gonna
Just start from the beginning.
no,
Or,
pick
start from the beginning of where you were.
pick the third level. This is the one I'm on. I'm about halfway through the level, but we'll just start at the beginning. Yep. So yeah, the thing in this game is that your character is immortal, basically. Meaning you can't really die.
The art looks very extreme.
Yeah, the game actually looks pretty good, which is one good thing I can say about it. Yeah, this is these are some flashbacks that are basically showing the events leading up to him becoming immortal.
So they're CGI cutscenes.
These parts, yeah. At the beginning of the game, you play one of these sequences. This is like 500 years before the main part of the game.
Pitiful humans would come up with something original.
I guarantee you will not hear it again.
Are you sure?
But they're supposed to be like showing, you know, the change in this character from like back when he was immortal, when he was a valiant hero, and now 500 years later, being immortal, he's bitter and a drunk and.
We shall finally put an end to him and go home.
I will give you one last chance to surrender.
Don't listen to him. He'll kill us anyway.
It's all right, Cypher. Let's finish this once and for all.
This stuff is okay. I mean, they look pretty good.
Yeah, voice acting not the greatest.
Yeah, it's hit or miss, really. So yeah, this is 500 years later, modern day.
500. Wow.
Yeah. And basically, he works for some demon hunting agency that employs immortals and partners them with like regular humans to fight demons.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, where are you?
That's your partner. And she's basically your typical over-sexualized female sidekick.
Kind of annoying.
Yep.
Graphics do look decent.
Yeah, that's probably the best aspect of the game, which isn't really saying much, but they do look like a modern game should, I would say.
You're late.
Wow, they're really burning down the house here.
And you can expect tons of fantastic lines like that all throughout this game. And yeah, the shooting, it just doesn't feel good.
Yeah, it looks kind of...
It feels like you're shooting airsoft guns, like it has no impact. And you see my leg is gone here.
pea shooter. Just from bullets, your leg is gone? Or
Oh no, those things. And so you gotta roll over your limbs to pick them back up. And yeah, you get dismembered so easily. Like, just because he's immortal, I don't think you'd get dismembered this easily. It's like he's made out of paper mache. Yeah, I lost an arm. And see, when your arm is gone, you can still shoot. So it's shooting wherever it is. I'm not sure. Yeah, up there. What is it doing?
So I guess you have to like, get up there and get your
Yeah,
arm
well,
down.
you can do this. You can throw your limbs back. If you, that meter in the bottom right is See, now I'm ahead, and this happens a lot, and it loses its novelty fast.
It seems like it could be a
See,
good
you can do
idea.
this.
Just like
Throw your arm complete with weapon and clothes.
it
Throw it
seems
back.
like it'd be cool at first, like clever at first, but then just like
Yeah.
seems like it would get annoying throughout the game.
I mean,
just
it's
being
an
like
okay
that.
concept, but it doesn't work in practice. See, I have this too, but it handles the sword handles very poorly.
Is it slow or?
You would think you just, press the X button to swing the sword, but no, it uses the right stick, and even then, you'd think it'd be okay, but you have to hold left trigger and then you're in swinging mode.
Attack mode.
And then no, see, I hit left and he puts it to the left, so you got to go left then right. So, I mean,
Yeah.
having analog sword controls is not a bad idea, and it could have been done right, but I mean, this game does not demand precision. There's absolutely no need. Ugh, now I'm ahead again. There's no need for the sword to be analog, but
Yeah,
it is.
it could just as easily be tap X to swing. and
Yeah,
it'd
it should
fine.
be. It should be. And see, these enemies are coming out of this thing over here, which is
So you have to destroy
enemy
that.
turret. Yeah, you shoot these things, or you can hit them with your sword. But when you destroy all those, most of the time, the thing is still there, which leaves you hacking away at it or shooting it and doing little to no damage and just sitting there. I think it moved. These small little enemies can eat your limbs if you lose them. And actually, if they eat your head, that's the only way you can get a game over in this game. Although you do have a slight chance to avoid it. Yeah, so you gotta hit these weak points. I got lucky that time, but sometimes it's still alive once all the weak points are gone, and it's just...
So, do they actually explain where these little creatures are coming
Demons? Not really. I mean, you're working for some demon hunter agency, and you see the little Zelda style. You killed all the enemies, now you can move forward. Yeah, you're working for some demon hunter agency, but they don't really explain like the nature of where these demons are coming from. And I actually think the demon designs are actually kind of bad. They just all look like teeth and
from? Unoriginal.
yeah. And these ones here, they can only be killed with a sword, so you can't shoot them, which is kind of dumb.
That doesn't really
They're
make sense.
very common. They're probably the second most common enemy, so you do wind up using your sword quite a bit in this game. And honestly,
Could you get away with only using your sword?
Probably, although some of the bosses you have to shoot them. But, I don't know, neither the sword or the guns feel that great. But I don't know, the sword, I guess, is a little better. And basically what I'm doing here is I'm just flailing around on the stick.
Yeah.
Like, the idea of analog control would be to give you more precision, but I'm just swinging away rapidly. Like,
That thing has guns on it.
yeah. If you shoot, where are my legs? There's one.
Did I last see my right?
If you shoot that part, I don't know, where'd that guy?
Try some of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing lots of cheesy one-liners.
Yeah, this game is full of them. And you get decapitated from nothing. I mean, like, there are some points in the game where electricity will decapitate you. And I'm no scientist, but I don't think it works like that. And yeah, this is basically the game, destroying these things. Every encounter is these enemy
To
generators.
get, like, you go in a room,
and,
like,
yeah, these
waves of
things come out and
enemies.
spawn a bunch of enemies,
Yeah.
and that's the game. And then there's some puzzles, and
Oh, decapitated again. And you're on fire.
you see, yeah, see, I saved it by hitting that little quick time event thing, and again, but if I missed that, it'd be a game over, and that's, as far as I know, the only way to get a game over. This is about 2 hours or so into the game. Yeah, you're constantly dual wielding, and
I don't know if it's just me, but those crosshairs just look weird for
well,
dual
it's
wielding.
supposed to be like your two crosshairs.
Yeah.
You can do this, which is clicking the right stick in because the left trigger is
And then you walk
shooting
slow.
your left gun. Yeah, I mean, there are some instances where you're like shooting weak points on bosses where that helps, but mostly I didn't really see much of a point to it. I mean, this isn't really Gears of War.
Are there any boss fights in this game?
Yeah, there's quite a few. Both of the first two missions had a pretty big boss fight at the end, and there's some mid bosses too.
Coming at me.
How would you rate the boss fights? Are they good or
It's just
kind
typical,
of-
like, oh, shoot the glowing part.
Yeah.
And you even have your commander dude come on the radio, and at one of the boss fights, this is the exact line I'm quoting. He says, "The enemy's rear is glowing. You should shoot it."
Oh, sounds like every other boss fight for everything.
It's like, yes, I've played a video game. I know how to do that. Yeah, and you get decapitated a lot.
Honor heartbroken, reward inbound.
So does he swing with one arm now or something? Yeah.
Yeah, if you have one arm, you can still fire one gun and swing the sword, but you really want to find them. And I started saying earlier, you can regenerate if that thing in the right is full, the bottom right. See, it's gone
Yeah.
now, but it's red when you first get decapitated or lose. And the more limbs you lose, the longer it takes to fill up. So if you're just ahead, it starts like empty, completely empty, and you have to fill it all the way back up.
So are you always indoors or do you go outside a lot, or is it
There's a fair amount of outdoor stuff. This is
mostly like hallways, or is there any open world factor to this game?
no, it's completely linear. But
In the basement.
the first level was some like jungly or
Chief,
more green outdoor stuff, and it did look pretty good actually.
Yeah, it just seems like a lot of the same enemies over and over.
Yeah, there's
From
very
what
little
I've seen.
variety. There's like
Is this a mini boss?
no, this is just another of the standard enemy types. Basically, it'll get a like bulbous thing that you gotta shoot.
Shoot the glowing part. Ah, there we go.
Oh, come on. Yeah, the music is a lot of like this type of hard rock stuff and metal-y.
Is it like MIDI? It sounds kind of MIDI.
No, it's the quality's okay. Some of it, none of it is actually overtly bad, but you do hear a lot of it repeated. Where's my leg? I think one of those stupid things ate it. Ugh. Okay. Yep. Complete with clothes, growing your leg back. Yeah, see, like, the idea of your character being immortal is kind of cool, and the whole decapitation dismemberment thing, but it just gets annoying when you're in the
Yeah,
middle
it doesn't
of these
seem like
big
it'd
brawls.
be fun. It just
I mean, like, maybe if, like, it could have been better if they made it so, like, instead of dying, like, that's when you started getting dismembered, but not from just, like, your first hit from, like, standard small enemies, like...
Is this on normal mode? Or
Yeah, this is the normal
This
setting.
is normal? I can't imagine hard mode or something like that. It's
Yeah,
just
you'd be getting dismembered.
getting tapped by an enemy and
Yeah, and
you
see,
explode.
the whole time I've been in here, I've been doing nothing because I wasn't paying attention and I didn't destroy the generators, so... I'm missing my arm. Yeah, and she can go down, and you have to, like, pick her up Gears of War style, but it barely happens. Which begs the question, how is it you're in the same area fighting the same enemies, and you're losing limbs and getting decapitated left and right, but she's fine?
And let me guess, she does nothing to help you.
She shoots at them. I don't know if she does much
Yeah.
damage. I haven't really seen her kill anyone. And she definitely doesn't go for the enemy spawners, so that makes her completely pointless. Is that where I'm supposed to be going?
Yeah, I think with the room you just went into to your right. Yeah.
It's like it's supposed to be activating some sort of... Yeah, okay. Okay, I have a shotgun. Yay. Let's see if it has any impact. Of course not.
Ridiculous reload animations.
Yeah. You can dual wield any gun in this game, so assault rifle, shotgun. At least from what I've seen so far, there have not been any one-handed weapons. So it doesn't really make much sense, but the game is committed to the dual wielding aspect, so. Yeah, see. Alright. And you just lose limbs, and you, like, I lose limbs all the time and not even notice it until I'm, like,
Limping around.
yeah. I think I'm still missing an arm.
Doesn't seem like there's any notification on the screen.
He'll
that
say
you're losing
things, he'll
a
say,
limb.
like, where's my left arm? But unless you're listening to the dialogue, which I try not to, honestly. Yeah, that was a good line right there. And I think we're coming up to one. There are quite a few, like, head-rolling platforming parts.
Huh.
Yeah, they're as good as they sound.
Let's head back.
Let's.
Is there any type of other mode than single player?
There is multiplayer. I haven't tried it yet. I doubt it's very good, but hey, maybe it's awesome. I'm not sure what it is either. It might be competitive. I'm not. I can't really say.
Oh, where's my right arm?
There's also some like upgrading mechanics. I'll take a look at those after this fight. That's not doing anything.
Shoot the glowing part.
My arm is shooting my assault rifle somewhere. Yeah, now I have it back magically. Yeah, see, the guns like really don't seem to do a lot of damage, and they just feel weak. I mean, when your game is set mostly around shooting, like it should be fun to shoot.
Not just shooting loads of bullets into
Yeah, I mean,
doing nothing.
and especially like with the shotgun, I didn't have much ammo for it, but like a shotgun, if done correctly, is the most satisfying weapon to fire in any game. Like, just the feeling of a shotgun firing is like, it can be awesome, but it not here. Yay, the
Guess
power's
the
back
power
up.
is on.
Let's go. Hit the switch for me?
Yes, but... Wow, it's really busy in there.
Uh-huh. Get on it.
What?
Well, I can't do it.
Now, what do you think would happen if you jumped this
Are you
distance?
serious?
You're the only one that can jump down. I'll find it out.
Surely you would die, but in what manner? With all your limbs flying everywhere? Maybe.
I'll never get used to this.
Yep, my legs are gone. That's exactly what would happen. And that thing there, that automatically refills your regeneration circle thing down there. So they usually put them after parts where you're supposed to be dismembered.
So what was with the weapon upgrades?
Oh, yeah, okay. You get experience for killing enemies, and there are like orbs.
So it's like a store.
Yeah, and you can only have a certain amount equipped. They're not really...
Game changers.
No, not at all. It's just little things like melee increases by 10%. Impulse, I'm not sure what that means. But bullets heal allies, which doesn't seem like it would serve much of a purpose.
It's very weird.
Yeah, that is... You're very rarely on fire, and when you are, I find myself running around searching for my limbs, not trying to shoot enemies, so... yeah, so just...
Little things that really don't make a difference.
Yeah, I feel like this is here because they said, hey, we should have some sort of upgrade system without really thinking about if the game warrants it, just saying, we should put that in there. So let's get this. Yep, And then you can only have a certain amount equipped. I have as much as I can right now. You can buy more slots. There's another upgrade available. I don't think I had the ability to buy any more right now, but so each one like takes a certain amount of slots. So like this power roll thing, it takes 1, but increased jump height takes 2.
Yeah, it looks like like gun power plus.
Yeah, these ones, some of the ones I have take
Takes
like
4.
4. I don't know why you would want increased jump height because it seems entirely pointless, but
I don't think I've ever seen you jump yet.
if
so.
that's your thing, you can go for it. All right. Oh, here's one of those awesome head rolling parts, and you have to do this: rip off your own head, and then
Bombs away!
throw it. And there are some more elaborate parts where you're like platforming through tunnels and stuff, and it sort of reminds me of like the morph ball sequences from like Metroid Prime, except nowhere near as good.
More
and it's-
awkward and
It's an insult to compare this game to Metroid Prime in any way, but that'd be the best comparison, honestly.
She has to be around here.
Relax.
how do you get over there?
This is an extremely annoying pop star character that
You stuck
is
me here.
awful.
Technically, it was the policeman.
How do you think of it?
Lip syncing is
He ran out and left me, Nikki.
Yeah.
not good.
Get me out now.
This character is nothing but a cliche of the whiny, spoiled pop star.
What is
It-
Plan B?
The characters really aren't that interesting. I mean, the main character, Bryce, is sort of interesting, and I actually do kind of find myself being somewhat interested in the flashback stuff about, finding out how he became immortal and, like what he was before he became immortal. But
Cut through anything harder than
honestly, that's the best the game gets in any story point of view.
Let's just chalk it up to old age.
I mean, at this point in the game, about two or so hours in, I don't even know it. Like, they haven't really even established what the main plot
Now
is.
she's singing my tune.
Come on, we don't have time for these childish games.
That's really childish indeed, that camera angle right there.
So,
How did she get here?
what is the main plot? Is it just
I have no idea. Like, the first 2 missions were like, there's a demon in this place, go kill it. And that was it. Like, the voiceover commander dude, if he doesn't turn out to be evil, I'll be very surprised because he has an I'm an evil guy pretending I'm your commanding officer kind of voice.
Get to you, princess. Just run.
What? Are you joking? Nikki Summerfield does not run.
Well, Nikki is going to get eaten if she doesn't run.
Yeah, see, the monster designs is just like,
behind you.
I don't know.
Generic,
They just
and
don't
they
do
don't-
it for me.
Yeah. It's not exactly the ant lions from Half-Life.
No, not at all.
Here, take this.
Man, that can slide for a while.
Epic phone slide. Should put that on the back of the box.
Epic,
Best in class
epic
phone
phone
sliding.
sliding action. More waves of enemies.
Yeah, there's a boss fight coming up. I just want to get to that and then we can call this. And I find that the lack of like death really like removes any sort of urgency you would have. Not that the game is really that difficult anyway, but I mean, I guess that's probably because you can't die. I mean, it just
Yeah, they probably should have added like other mission sections that
like
you could
other
fail.
fail states. Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of not necessarily
I
dying.
mean, I'm
but failing the
assuming
mission.
if your partner there goes down and you don't pick her up, that's a failure. But honestly, she's only gone down like twice for me, and one of it was like the tutorial, like your teammate can go down. This is how you help her up.
Yeah. What's with the lack of music? I feel like there should be music
I
here.
don't know. There you
There
go.
it is.
The music, it seems to loop a lot.
Seems like a lot of guitar and
Yeah, the
just
opening
looping.
theme actually is done by Megadeth, which I didn't know when I first heard it, but I saw it later, and it actually wasn't too bad. But the like the combat music and stuff. I like rock, and I don't know, it doesn't really. It's probably the overuse more than the quality of the music itself. Yeah, I'm cool. I seem to have a little bit of an ammo problem here.
Do those ammo?
They're just.
Do they
thrown out.
respawn?
I don't know.
Oh, look at that! They're
Yep.
just everywhere.
Every limb was dismembered. That definitely happens. And this thing's trying to eat the limbs. And see, like, normally you'd be game overing in a situation like that where you're getting hit over and over again, but, like, I barely even care. And I'm not saying every game needs to be Dark Souls hard, but, like,
Yeah.
they could have come up with some more unique, difficult ways of making you feel some sort of sense of urgency when your character is literally immortal. See, it's just the basic, like, hey, that spot's glowing, you should shoot it.
Is it like that for every boss?
The ones I've seen so far, yeah. So one was more elaborate. It was like this three-headed, like, monster thing, and I had to cut off the heads.
Yeah.
But that one was okay, but...
Yeah, I see what you mean about like just pea shooter, like bullets. It's just
Yeah. I don't know why it's regaining health, but I'm just gonna keep shooting it. Really? Just got my SMG here.
oh wow, you only lost your arm.
Where'd it go? The limbs do glow, as you can see, so it helps in finding them, but sometimes, like, you just give up on finding them and just grow them back.
Oh man,
Some of that stuff is okay, the ragdoll stuff.
it's not exactly 20 Project 8 ragdoll. That was ridiculous.
There's also some, like, destructible environment stuff. And you can, like, damage enemies with it.
Where is your partner right now? Like, where
I
is
don't
she?
know. Not mattering. Yeah, you see that? He's trying to eat up my leg there. I think you can, like, cut them open to get your limbs out when they eat them, but I just grow them back. I mean, it doesn't really take that
Yeah,
long.
it seems like in the end, just grow them back. It doesn't
Yeah,
really matter.
It doesn't really take that long for the thing to fill up. And I have one of my upgrades, I think, increases the time decreases the time it takes for those to recharge. Whoa! No, don't eat my head. Yeah, see your leg. Like, you can pick up
That's-
your limbs in any order, so... Yo, I'm 2 legs and a head. Well, that's
Well,
an
they didn't
arm.
think this through. Uh-huh.
What? I thought I... Oh, this is gonna go well. Or apparently
Nope.
you're invincible when you're growing your limbs back.
Is it like stunned right now?
I'm assuming so.
Okay. I guess you could just wail on it until it
This is very
dies.
difficult.
Or it's healing somehow.
Or we can get a cutscene. I don't think I finished it, did I?
No, I don't. Wave 2 or
Oh, yeah, okay. apparently I'm down here too. I need some better ammo. This stupid pistol.
Where is it? Oh, it's over there.
It's obviously, it's somehow regenerating itself. It might be like recharging itself when it goes into that like stun state, but it seems hardly worth it when I'm shooting it like I did. Yeah, you can do that roll, but it doesn't really. Oh. It just keeps on like this, constantly just rolling around looking for your limbs. I mean, the basic idea, I think is cool, but this is not the way to do it. Let's see if I can finally finish this thing off and stop sucking.
Yeah, the way this is going right now, like, it doesn't really look like it's hard. It's just
No, it's
annoying.
not. Yeah. Like, you can be as bad as you want, and you'll just get sort of inconvenienced. But this is not engaging, at least. There's no question that I'm going to beat this boss, no matter how bad I do. Oh, this is really fun. I was out of the way.
Pumping it full of bullets till it drops. Doesn't even really look like you have to aim for a sweet spot either. It's like the sweet spot
there
is
somewhere.
It's so big that it's just
Some of the other
shoot it.
bosses it was a little smaller, but yeah, I mean.
Yep, you're all put together. Now,
Turn around. Is he stuck? Yeah, screw that sign.
whoa. How is he stuck?
Let me get a better angle here. I'm assuming you can be hit by that train, though I wonder what it would do. Oh, apparently I have shotgun ammo. Isn't that cool? Yeah.
It's finally dead.
See, this is the evil guy that I think is evil.
There's got to be some place we can control it from, right?
Right. And that's NeverDead. I'm going to be having a review of this. Might be up by the time this video goes up, maybe not. If so, you can get the link in the description of this video. I'm Matt.
And I'm Chris. Thanks for watching.